Journaling consistently has many benefits, but starting and sticking with this habit can be difficult. Trust me, I know over the last decade I filled over 10 journals, and I know it can be difficult to make this habit stick. But I do know some ways that we can make this habit stick in the long run. And the first and most valuable tip, if you want to journal every single day, you have to have your tools ready. Just think about it. If you want to jot down a note or write some nice entry in your journal, you have to have it to be able to write it in. So I always suggest have your journal, have your utensil nearby and ready for you to use it when you need it. Having bookmarks are very helpful to journal every single day. Whether they're built in if you have a sticky tab or use a doggy ear if you want to tear up your journal, having a bookmark is helpful because it lets you know where exactly your next entry can be. This seems very simple, but I promise you, if you have a bookmark handy, this can be a game changer in your journal practice. Journaling pages upon pages upon pages can be exhausting, and sometimes we don't even want to journal. That's why I suggest that you jot your notes. If you jot, you just take a simple phrase, not even a whole sentence, and write down your next entry. This can be a reminder, this can be a quote, this can be a phrase, this can be a name. Just jotting down a note can be a game changer in your daily journal practice. On the internet, you'll see a lot of journals with whimsical patterns and lots of colors and lots of designs and maybe even lots of entries with just words. Sometimes your journal is not really meant for the world to look at, and that's okay. I encourage you to embrace imperfection in your journal. What I found over the last 10 years is that when I focused on the content and not the presentation of my journal was most useful for me. Don't worry about being pretty or perfect in your journal. Sometimes just writing down that ugly note with the messed up handwriting in that color that just isn't right could be all that you need just to get the thought out on paper. This could be also for a drawing. If you just have a quick sketch in mind, just quickly draw it out on the page. Over time, you'll see how these mistakes have formulated your journal practice over the years. And this can be helpful for your future self. This next tip is not an active practice of journaling, but it's a mindset shift. Use your journal as a tool and not make it a destination. What I mean by this is that your journal should help you accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. If you want to track your goals, if you want to track your sleep, if you want to record your habits and record your dreams, it should serve you. If you go into your journal practice thinking, oh, I have to write something down in my journal, it'll become more of a chore instead of something you look forward to doing. That's why if you have your journal as a tool to help you accomplish something you already want to do, you will be more inclined to use your journal. For the last few years, I've used the same type of notebook for my journaling. And the reason for this is because I absolutely love the notebook. It's a hardcover notebook and it has dotted pages that are numbered. It comes with 2 bookmarks and a sleeve to capture some of those miscellaneous notes. And I absolutely enjoy picking up this notebook to write with. Just like my pen, I like to use the Platinum Preppy because it's a nice cheap fountain pen that works well with how I journal. But make sure that you use tools that you like to use so that when you want to journal, it's that much more enjoyable. You don't have to buy the most expensive book and the most expensive utensil. Just get the tools that you know that you will enjoy for journaling. To round this out with a pro tip, make sure that you give yourself permission to miss a day. There will be days where you don't feel like journaling in your notebook, and it's okay to miss a day. I promise you, if you give yourself permission to miss a day, a week, a month, a year, this can help encourage you to just get back on track when you're ready. There have been weeks, maybe even months where I did not journal at all, but that's okay because when I was ready, I just pulled my bookmark to the next page to get started right where I left off. Those are my tips for journaling every day, but I'd love to hear from you. How do you journal every day? Let me know down in the comments below and I'll make sure I add it to my journal practice too. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. And I'm smiling because I'm happy and because I do this well. Let's do this. I'll see you in the next one.